What's going on, guys? I'm Anstey Maze, and recently a brand new episode of the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime aired on TV. Episode 96, Team Rocket and Stufful. So because of that, I've decided for today's video that I will review this latest episode. And with that simple intro now said, let's jump right into this review. So the episode begins off with a few funny faces, which that is the anime's way of telling you that this episode is more on the fun and comedic side, which it definitely was later on. These faces right here though, they didn't have an effect on me. Instead, I just laughed at the fact that Lily casually rolls up at Ash's house in a goddamn jet. You rich, lovable character. Oh yeah, you're cute too. I've bought it back, everybody. Calm down. I love it though. The reason why Lily pulled up though is because Lucimin wants to write down everything that happened on the Manolo Festival, as it's a brand new piece of history, and she wanted to hear Ash's side of the story to record too, which Ash accepts. Oh yeah, he also accepts because Professor Burnett forgot her lunch, which she wants to give to her. Best excuses ever to fly in a jet. Haha. Yo, look at that okay hand Ash made too. I can't believe I saw that in the anime. Meanwhile at Aether Paradise, we see Team Rocket be employed by Aether Foundation once again, most specifically by a Wick. Why Team Rocket wants their job again though, is to simply steal all the Pokemon in the conservation area. Yeah, it's that kind of cliche plot for this episode. What I don't understand though, is how Faber does not recognize Team Rocket. They are wearing the exact clothes and exact same hairstyle as last time when they worked for him. The only difference is that they are wearing glasses. Like, come on, what the hell? But then again, Ash can never tell a real obvious Team Rocket disguise. So, maybe everyone is just stupid in the Pokemon world. It's not just Ash. Before Team Rocket start their plan though, they have to make sure every Pokemon is present, so we then get to see scenes of them interacting with many Pokemon, even getting a nice Jigglypuff callback and cameo. Which I might as well say now that I'm glad that they don't overuse Jigglypuff in this series like they did in the original series. The guy got old very quickly back then. If I had to pick a favourite scene from these Pokemon interaction scenes though, that has to be Meowth enjoying his time with Whimsicards. That was kind of amusing, and the Pokemon are darn cute. We even got a kind of Giovanni fantasy. Once Ash and Lily arrive at Aether Paradise, all the information gets sent to Lucimin, and the lunch gets given to Burnett. So now that Ash and Lily have free time, they decide to meet the Pokemon in the conservation area once again, getting a nice little return scene too. But enough of this stuff. Once Team Rocket plan to activate their plan, they witness Ash and Lily, and not wanting to get involved with them too, they decide to wait until the two leave the premises to start their plan. However, this is where Stufful ends up getting attached to Jessie, as the Pokédex entry states that a Stufful can get attached to you if you touch it, I believe. But oh my god, it's so adorable. Every scene of it just made me go, aww, from its cuteness. Regardless of that cuteness though, other Aether Foundation members notice Stufful is missing and get everybody to search for it. Wick even holding a strong bond for it, which is because she saved it from harm, which that flashback was pretty sweet I guess. Eventually, Ash and Lily find Team Rocket with Stufful, and Team Rocket being dumb, run away from the two, which makes Ash and Lily and the rest of Aether Foundation believe Team Rocket stole Stufful. So they just decide to reveal their identity towards the end anyway. But this is where Bewear jumps in to capture Team Rocket and notices Stufful and Jessie, which it is then revealed by Meowth translating that Bewear is the mother of that Stufful, which was surprising, yet it was also adorable to see that reunion. The episode then ends off with Bewear taking Team Rocket and Stufful and using a helicopter wing to fly away, which that was pretty hilarious. And the next day, Bewear and Stufful leave some honey for Wick, who looked after Stufful this whole time. With that story now said, let's now move on to my overall thoughts regarding this episode. Although this episode is kind of plot important, I mean, Stufful is revealed to be related to Bewear and is now sticking with it and Team Rocket for now on, I just didn't find this episode interesting plot-wise whatsoever. It was very cliche. Although Wick got focused too, it was kind of weak, she deserved better, and just by thinking about it more and more, this episode is essentially a second episode 46, aka the Ditto episode. It's the exact same structure. Explore the conservation area with comedy everywhere, a Pokemon ends up running away in the second half of the episode, which makes the first half of the episode very boring, and then towards the end of the episode, a plot important thing is revealed. So there's barely any new features in this episode, or not any at all, which is very disappointing. The only things I could find enjoyment from this episode is pretty much everything I expressed I liked in the storytelling section. Yet, they are also very small highlights. It doesn't make me go, oh, because this one 5-second scene was funny, that makes up for the bad plot. No, not at all. To end off this story section though, I do want to mention that I did speculate way back when Stufful got revealed in the poster for this current arc that it could be Bewear's child. However, when it got revealed that the Stufful would be at Aether Paradise, I started to no longer believe in that theory, thinking it was just a random Stufful that Bewear would at least come to fall in love taken care of. However, of course, it turns out this is actually Bewear's child, so GG to all of you who kept holding on to that theory, and I am glad that that at least still happened. But again, it doesn't make me give sympathy for this episode due to the overall product being kind of stale. Now that I ain't got anything else to say regarding the story though, let's talk about the animation and music aspects. Firstly, for the animation, it looked fluid throughout the whole thing, but yeah, I didn't see any worthy highlights whatsoever. Sure, there could have been one sparkly scene, however, that isn't anything too special to me. I wanted to see more. But I guess it's also understandable at the same time too, as this episode was more on the comedic side. As for the music aspects though, there was at least dope tunes in this episode, such as the music that played when James sent out Marini to clean. It was way too hype for the scene, however it was still cool to listen to. The Team Rocket theme when they come up with a scheme is always lovely to listen to. And finally, the music that plays when Bewear reunites with Stufful was charming. With that said, that concludes all these sections for this review. So all that's left is to give a rating for this episode, which I'm gonna give it a 3 or 4 out of 10. Like I've expressed, I hate giving ratings, but this episode I know for a fact deserves something that is lower than a 5 and no lower than 2. So yeah. Man, I completely understand why we've gotten these kind of episodes recently, as of course we got such a plot-filled season 2, especially its finale, aka the Nuikoguma arc. However, man, it's been hard to sit through half of them. I'm so glad we're returning to glory starting with episode 97. I haven't felt this less enjoyment from Sun and Moon since before the Akala Island arc, which that just goes to show you a lot of how much these recent episodes affected me. But trust me, I adore Sun and Moon so much. I've shown that in hundreds of videos. In fact, I've been pretty hyped once again thanks to all this recent news. You have no idea how many theories and discussions expressing my love you guys are gonna get thrown in your face throughout the next 2 months as well. Sun and Moon is so great, but these recent ones ain't my cup of tea. Regardless of that though, let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this episode if you watched it. I'd love to hear. And if you haven't watched this episode, I wouldn't say it's a big deal to skip it. So, skip it. But fine everybody, now finishes off this review. So, if you at least enjoyed this video, then be sure to consider leaving a like, a subscribe and a share for future Pokemon content. It helps out a ton. You'll also become a member of the Entity Squad. Entity Maze merchandise is available in the description below too. For now, this is Entity Maze, signing out. Thank you for watching.